are a day trader. Now, the difference between the day trader that you are right now and where you want to be is only one thing, okay? And it's free. It's a thing that you already have. It's a thing that you cannot buy. And it's a thing that you were given at birth. Now, the one thing is called time. You already have time. You don't get to choose how much time you get, no matter how much time you try to give yourself more or less. There's only 24 hours in a day. And so because time is something that you cannot get rid of, you already are at an advantage to everyone else who doesn't understand or know or is willing to try day trading. You already have time. That's why you're going to be profitable. Because whether you like it or not, the market is going to open every single day until you pass away, except for holidays and weekends. And that's only if you don't trade crypto. If you trade crypto, great. If you trade futures, even better. So the timeline is that crypto is more available than futures, and then options is less available than futures as far as time-wise. So if you only have a little bit of time to trade, well, the time moves in this direction, all right? So most people, in my opinion, start with options, move to futures, and they dabble between these two. Me personally, I have no interest in crypto anymore or futures anymore. I only do options because that is what I am good at being profitable at, okay? You don't actually have a strategy problem. What you're about to learn in this video is going to completely change how you see your trades, because the biggest mistake traders make happens after they enter. It's not before. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. So I want you to stay with me in this video, because near the end of it, I'm going to make this click for you in a way that explains why your results in trading don't actually match your strategy. So before a trade, everything feels extremely clear. You can see the setup, you can understand the ideas, you can understand what you're supposed to do, and you know the risk, and it all is making sense. And then you go to the screen where you click buy or sell, and then something shifts within you. Suddenly, you're watching every single tiny move, every single little squeeze of a candle makes you start to think, is this working? Did I enter too early? Should I close this out? Should I give it more room? And so when you have these thoughts, it feels responsible. It feels like you're doing the right thing, and it feels like you're managing the trade. But the actual problem in your trading is starting right here, because none of that thinking was part of your plan before you entered. That is you reacting in real time and just calling it management. So before the trade is where the clarity comes from. After you've already entered, all of that thinking is new decisions. And this is the part where most day traders are getting stuck, because real risk management is actually extremely boring. It's decided before the trade ever even happens, before you even click a buy button at all, because your risk is going to be set, your position size is set, your exiting idea is set. You think all those things happen when you see the chart and when you decide what you're going to do for the day and when you feel like you want to do what you want to do. But I'm telling you that when your risk, your position sizing, and your exiting and entry ideas are always the same, your job is very simple when you get into a trade. You let it play out according to what you said, and you exit when the plan says to. It's a very mechanical system. I like the word mechanical so much because the word mechanical describes something that has no room for emotion to take over. It doesn't make emotion absent, but it doesn't give it room to play. What starts to happen is it actually lets your trade play out, and you exit when the plan says so. So what most traders are doing is they start making new decisions once money gets involved. Once you start to see what could happen for the day, when you start to remember, oh my gosh, how much I have in my account, that's when you start to make new decisions, and your risk is going to start changing. Your position size changes every day. How you enter and exit changes every single day. And this is where trades literally change mid execution. Like, you are supposed to be trading a certain way, but all of a sudden you just start executing whatever you feel like. So I want to give you a concrete idea, and you can kind of see yourself in this and how it looks in real life. Because what can happen is you enter into a trade by pressing the buy button, and you're expecting a quick move. Let's say you're a scalper. You're scalping, which means you're looking for volatility. And it's supposed to be a simple in and out, maybe 45-cent maximum trade. But then price slows down when you thought it was going to push. So it's not reversing, but you had this idea in your head, oh, it's supposed to do X, Y, Z. So it's not reversing. It's only slowing down, but it's not moving as fast. And that's when your brain steps in and it says, oh, maybe it just needs more time. Maybe, it's going to become a bigger move because it's slowing down, and I don't want to get shaken out. And then you start to have this whole different rabbit hole where people talk about money, the market movers, and they're trying to get all of us small dogs out of here, and they're trying to shake us out. And you feel like you have to be the underdog and stay in every single trade so you don't get shaken out, and you don't feel like you're a retail trader, when at the end of the day, all a retail trader is a person that's not trading with an institution. All of us are retail traders, regardless if you're making $1 or $10 million. You are a retail trader if you're not trading with a huge institution where there's hundreds and thousands of people trading along with you for one company or one corporation. So when you have this idea of, I don't want to get shaken out, or your brain starts to step in and say, I need more time, and is this going to be a bigger move, without you even realizing it, that's when the whole trade changes, because you had entered a quick trade, remember? But now you're actually holding for something bigger. You're no longer scalping, first of all, and you didn't even decide to change the plan. It just happened. And this is the moment that creates so much confusion later. And you feel like, why can't